Thank you so much, ma'am.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Please felicitate Ms. Romi Joshi with a memento. Thank you, sir. I also request, sir, to welcome and felicitate Mr. Mahesh Joshi with a memento. Thank you so much, sir. To carry forward the event, I would like to request Mr. Samyak Katke and Ms. Shruti Pusegaonkar to carry forward the event.
Thank you, Abhishek and Shreya. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader.
Now I call upon Mr. Shashank Wadekar sir to introduce the Inspiring Japan Award.
Good afternoon to everyone. Please settle down, like we will having a good performance here. Just 5 to 10 minutes. Today we have announced that Inspiring Japan Award, but this is not award. This is just a respect for those who are supporting us, guiding us, giving knowledge to us, just promote these activities and supporting us. So I would like to call Dr. V.T. Ingole to come forward on the stage. Ingole sir, he is always supporting us for any activity, any research, not only in India but also in Japan, he is supporting us.
Please
so I would like to ask him to say words. I will also request Ingole madam to come forward, please.
Thank you. Respected Japanese delegates, अमरावतीतील विद्यार्थी, त्यांचे पालक आणि इंडो जापान रिसर्च सेंटरचे कार्यकर्ते आणि डायरेक्टर आणि श्रीयुत स्वप्नील गावंडे. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you today. I was not told that there would be such type of function here. I am very much thankful to you, Mr. Shashank Wadekar. My help, what a little I could do for our organization, my services will be available to you. Thank you very much, and I wish all the best to Mr. Shashank Wadekar and his venture in the future. Thank you very much.
I request Mr. Yoshiyuki Mizuuchi to felicitate Dr. V.T. Ingole with the Inspiring Japan Award.
Please give them a huge round of applause.
I will also request Swapnil Gawande to come forward because he is also supporting us to having many patents and IPR in academics.
Now I request Mr. Tomio Isogai-san to felicitate Swapnil Gawande sir with the Inspiring Japan Award.
A big round of applause for them. Arigatou gozaimashita.
From little kids, which will shortly be conducted in 5 minutes. To this wonderful culture, the kids from Urjain Sangharakshit School present to you a group dance on Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. If you're wondering what Twinkle Twinkle is called in Japanese, then these kids will let you know.
Let's welcome these little stars with a big round of applause.
Kira kira hikaru o sora no hoshi yo mabataki shite wa minna o miteru. Kira kira hikaru o sora no hoshi yo. Kira kira hikaru o sora no hoshi yo mabataki shite wa minna o miteru. Kira kira hikaru o sora no hoshi yo.
みんなは幸せかい？今日はみんなで幸せの歌を歌おう。幸せなら手を叩く。幸せなら手を叩く。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで手を叩く。幸せなら足鳴らす。幸せなら足鳴らす。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで足鳴らす。幸せなら指鳴らす。幸せなら指鳴らす。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで指鳴らす。幸せなら声出そう。幸せなら声出そう。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで声出そう。幸せなら手を叩く。幸せなら手を叩く。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで手を叩く。幸せならみんなで示そうよ。ほらみんなで手を叩く。
マクシーさんの巻き場でヒヤヒヤよ。
バスのタイヤくるくるくるくるくるくるエンさんエンさん。
It was a really shining performance.
When we talk about Japan and the music of Japan, we cannot forget the famous PPAP by the singer and songwriter Pico Taro.
So, the kids from Indo-Japan Information and Research Center will perform a dance on PPAP. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause.
PPAP I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen. I have a pen, I have pineapple, pineapple pen. Apple pen, pineapple pen, pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Dance time. I have a pen, I have a pen, long pen. I have an apple, I have pineapple, apple pineapple. Long pen, apple pineapple, pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen.
Please give them a huge round of applause. We should encourage the innocence of these little children by giving them a louder round of applause. So now, coming on next, let's welcome our little star performer, Miss Vaidarbi Sahare, who is going to perform a solo song. Please welcome her with a round of applause.
It was really wonderful. If you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun, said Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
With this, I'm extremely happy to introduce our chief guest for today, Mr. Tomio Isogai.
Mr. Tomio is a freelance advisor in Indo-Japan relations. Sir is also a consultant for National Skill Development Corporation, New Delhi, India. Sir is also a visiting researcher at Otemon Gaikakun University, Osaka, Japan. Mr. Isogai is the former managing director of Sharp India Limited. He has 37 years career at Sharp Corporation. Sir truly is a global-minded business person with various experiences in more than 60 countries over the world, particularly in the emerging markets. I now request Sir to share his profound knowledge and invaluable experiences with us all.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's very happy to be here. It's my privilege to come to Almavati, the hub, educational hub in the northern part of Maharashtra. I'm from Pune. I've been living in Pune for the last 7 years. I loved Pune. I liked to be in India, and now I'm working as a bridge person connecting India and Japan in many ways. Okay? I've been working for one company only. You may not believe that. After the graduation from the college, I worked only for one company, Japanese company, as long as 37 years. And my last mission was here in Maharashtra, Pune. And after staying more than 6 years in Pune, I had so many friends. I made so many friendships. And that's the reason why, even after retirement from Sharp, I was almost without any hesitation, I was determined to be back in India and in Pune and working for both India and Japan. That's where I am. That's why I came here for today, for this event. I really thank Shashank-san, my friend, to give me this opportunity. I'd like to thank all of the organizers and people concerned in this event, to thank this truly very important event today. Okay, what I'm going to talk about today is Japan and India. Yes, India and Japan. Look east, not west. Look east and act global. This is my message to all the young people. And how important it is, the Japanese-Indian relationship. Okay? Throughout my experiences, almost 10 years with India, I truly and firmly believe that India and Japan can become truly the strongest partners in the whole world for the long term. And I'll give you all the reasons why I say this. Okay? All right, today's topic of discussion, different perspective and common things that we have. Secret of Japan's recovery from the World War II. Population pyramid in 2050. I'm going to show you the future of India and Japan. And then India and Japan's strongest partners and opportunities for Indian young people in Japan. Okay? Now let me just go through. First thing I'd like to show you is this world map. This world map you are very familiar with, okay? But this is not the world that any single Japanese people are looking at, okay? This is a world from your perspective, but this is not from our perspective. We look at the world like this way. We look at the world this way. From this world map, you see India and Japan are much closer than you may think. And United States of America is too far away, right? This is how we look at the world, all right? So this is a kind of difference, but it's the same thing. We are looking at the same thing from a different angle, different perspective. It looks quite different. Okay, so it's a difference, but there are many things we have in common. You Indian people and we Japanese people. Many of them are here like this. Number one, Buddhism. Yes, as you know, Buddhism was born in India and brought up in Japan too. Very widespread. You may not believe it. As you see in every part of India, you see one or two Hindu temples, big or small, in every 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer radius. Isn't that true? Everywhere you can find Hindu temples. Same thing is happening to Japan. Every single 1 kilometer radius, you can find at least one Buddhist temple. Everywhere. North, south, west, east, everywhere. So that's how we believe in Buddhism. Okay? This is one. Number two, we all Japanese people worship nature. We all believe that God is there in every nature. Mountains, rivers, sea, rocks, trees, stones. We believe God are there to protect us. Isn't there something similar, do you think? You believe in that or not? I know that some people believe in that same way. We do that too. These are the two rocks. The bigger rock is husband. Small rock is his wife, connected by a sacred rope. This is a symbolic nature, but it's a God living there. The three wise monkeys, have you heard about them? Yes? Have you heard about three wise monkeys? Yes, good. Who told you about that? Yes. Hear no evil, speak no evil, and see no evil. Those are the three wise monkeys talked by Mahatma Gandhiji some time ago. But do you believe hundreds of years before Mahatma Gandhiji was talking about those three wise monkeys, it was already there in Japan. Look at this. This is a picture taken by one of the Japanese shrine, which is like a temple. Many people go and worship and pray. Here it is. Toshogu Shrine in Nikko. You can find those three wise monkeys. And believe or not, all Japanese people know about those three wise monkeys, same as you do know. I don't believe any other country in the world, the majority of the people know those same things, only India and Japan. Okay? Next. Here is Mahatma Gandhiji standing. He's in the central part of Tokyo, standing all the way, right? Welcoming all the visitors from all over the world. Okay. Right. He is standing in central part of Tokyo. Next. Look at them carefully. Look at those statues of God and Goddess carefully. Aren't you familiar with those? Those must be familiar to you. But those three statues are from Japan. There is one temple, Buddhist temple, in Hiroshima. In Hiroshima, there is one temple. Those three God and Goddess are worshipped in the same place. And as you may think and as you may imagine, those are the three gods and goddess in Japanese names. From left, Benzaiten, Kangiten, and Tamonten. But those are the only Japanese names. They are all from India, right? Saraswati, Ganesha, and Kubera. All these gods are worshipped in Japan as well. Believe or not, there are more than 200 cities. More than 200 cities in Japan where Ganesha is exclusively worshipped. And many Japanese people go there and pray for them. But the only thing is, they don't know if they are Ganesha. They don't know if those Kangiten, we call Kangiten, is a god from India. They may know, but they don't know it is called Ganesha. All right? But it is the same God we believe in. Right? So those are the things that we share commonly. Now, let me just talk about how Japan has recovered from the World War II, the second, all right, disaster. And Japan has recovered. In 1979, there was a book published by the American Harvard University professor. The book was titled very sensational because the title was saying, Japan as number one. But the important thing is not that title. Important thing is just below the title, the subtitle shows what? Can you see? Lessons for America. Lessons for America. So the book was talking about how Japan has recovered. Okay, let's see the fact was Japan has never been number one, by the way. But in 1968, Japan has made number 2 economy in the world, only next to USA. But just imagine how many years later from the disastrous ending of the World War II. Do you remember the year of the World War II ended by the 2 atomic bombs dropped by the Americans onto the 2 cities of Japan? Where? Thank you. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, as you know well. See, that was in 1945. How many years later, Japan has made number 2 economy? Only less than 30 years. Only less than 30 years, Japan has made number 2 economy in the world out of disaster. So there must be some secret. Yeah? So this book is talking about that. Yes, this book is talking about that. But let me just show you some of the secrets that I know from my own experience, how Japan could recover from that disaster in such a short period of time. Okay? I was also experiencing that kind of experience, that kind of secrets. Number 1, working very hard. Okay? Japanese people work so hard. Number 2, obey all the set rules. No matter what. In Japan, people are very funny. They are just waiting for the green light in the traffic signal. They are just waiting for the green light to go. Even without any traffic is there, right? That is the Japanese rule. Number 3, punctual to schedule. Do you know punctuality in Japan means punctual to the minute. Even 1 minute late, even 1 minute delay is not acceptable. No, because everybody is punctual, nobody can be late. That's the rule number 3. All right. Intensive planning, implementation, schedule, hō and so is another word in the business cycles. Kaizen, 5S, those are the manufacturing secrets. Teamwork rather than individual standing play. And lifetime employment, I'm a good example. I was working for one company only. After the graduation from the college, I am not only one. Many Japanese people work for one company for his career or her career. All right. The 5S are here. Seiri, Seiton, Seiso, Seiketsu, and Shitsuke. Okay? And Kaizen has 2 words into one. Kai means change and Zen means the better. So it's a change for the better, continuous improvement. You may have heard about those words from Japan. Okay? And as there was some presentation, in all Japanese public schools, there is a time slot for cleaning done by all the pupils, all the kids, every day. Everybody, every day, cleaning their own classrooms. Okay? This is our, yes, training. Swachh Bharat. Swachh Bharat. What do you do? What do you do? If you're serious, you have to start from your home. If you're serious, you have to start from the school to clean up by themselves. Clean up yourself. Okay, next. Now I show you the future of India and Japan. This is the pyramid, okay? It's a population pyramid. For those of you who are not familiar with this one, I tell you how to see this. The blue color is boys, okay? Boys. The yellow color is girls or female, all right? And the bottom line is zero age, the baby. The top line is 100 age. So, between the 0 age to 100 age, this graph is showing where is the most populated age groups. In India case, it is between 5 years old to 15 years old. That is the biggest portion of the population in India in 2015. Now I show you the future. In the year 2050, just imagine 30 years from now, 30 years from today, India will show like this. Look at this. Beautiful shape. Well populated within the middle ages groups. This is beautiful. I call this as a Taj Mahal. It's like a shape of Taj Mahal. Okay? Now, the population is 131 crores to 175 crores. Just imagine, 175 crores, maybe less than that. But in the year 2050 or before that, India will become number one populated country in the whole world. Number one, far biggest. And you don't have to do anything about it. You don't need to do any extra efforts for that. It's a natural thing that you can get. You can become number one anyway, within maybe 10 years from now, or less than 10 years from now. India will become number one population in the whole world. Okay? Now I show you, okay, 2019 it was 136 crore, right? Now I show you some other figures, okay? This graph is showing some other different country. Do you guess where? See, this population pyramid is not from India, not from Japan even, no. This is China, okay? The China is number one population now, 137 crore. But it will become 135 crore in the year 2050. In the end of 2019, it was 142 crore. So, India will become number one population in the world within 10 years or less than that. And number two is China, okay? And the gap between India, number one, and number two, China, will become bigger and bigger because China is decreasing its population. Now I show you Japan, okay? Japan looks much, much different. Look at this. This is Japan, 2015. And in the year 2050, it is projected to be like this. How do you see this? Wow, very shaky, unstable, right? Not like India. Very unshaky, unstable population will be in Japan. This is a major problem of Japan, okay? The population-wise, it's only 12 crores. It will become around 11 crores only. So it comes lower and lower and lower. And the younger population is getting lower, lower and lower. Less and less babies are born. Don't ask me why. There are certain social problems here. I don't want to discuss here. It's not a major subject of discussion today. But there are certain reasons why. But this is a fact and this is the projection, okay? So the point here I want to make clear is that those are the population who are making some products. Productive population is getting lower and lower. So Japan is in desperate need for the manpower, young manpower, okay? So this is one of the major reasons why I'm here to tell you. Japan is in need for younger population to come to Japan and to work for us and help us fill the shortage of manpower, okay? In many, many sectors. I show you one graph here, okay? This is the shortage of manpower today. It's going to increase more and more. Look, number one, nursing care sector, nurse care sector, yeah? Health care sector, especially a silver elderly care sector. Almost 3 lakhs of people are missing. Restaurant services nearby 3 lakhs. Construction 2 lakhs. Okay? Agriculture 1 point something. Hotels and lodging 1 lakh. Building cleaning close to 1 lakh. Those are the shortage of manpower today. And it's going to grow, right? In every sector. Particularly in the IT sector, we lack 2 lakhs of shortage. Shortage of manpower of 2 lakhs of IT specialists today. And it's going to grow up to 8 lakhs or more, right? So those are the situations. That's why I'm saying, for you to understand, there is a huge opportunity for you, young people, to come to Japan and to work for Japan, get a decent job, and great family, care, and have a good life over there. But only one condition. Only one condition, you need to speak Japanese language. You need to speak Japanese language to a certain level. Otherwise, it's very hard to live there. Because Japan is not like India. In India, English speaking is nothing special. But for Japan, speaking English is a very special thing. Very special talent. That's why I can do this, right? All right? So think about that. You have the opportunity to go to Japan and get a very decent job, get a good salary, and having a great life over there. You will have a great chance only if you can speak some Japanese. Okay? Remember that. That's why everybody's here today to promote that. Okay? Swami Vivekananda once said, I admire him very much. Okay? Swami Vivekananda said, by the way, this was made by origami. All right? Swami Vivekananda once said, Western efficiency and dynamism combined with Indian spiritual values will create the best management system in the world. Very well said. Swami Vivekananda very well said, and India has done a great job following his words, but look at them. Look at this. Global Competitiveness Index 4.0 by the World Economic Forum report 2018 shows the world ranking by countries. In 2018, the global competitiveness ranking shows Japan as number 5. Okay? Japan was number 5, not even number 3. Who are the top? USA, Singapore, Germany, Switzerland, and Japan. Okay? This is the global competitiveness index in 2018. Where do you think India was ranked? Any guesses? Where India was ranked in the global money competitiveness? Can you guess right? Okay, because of, she raised a hand. How much? 7? 7. No. Noko. Okay. India was ranked in this survey 58. 58. See? Very low. Very low. See? You have to know who are the amongst the neighbors. Hong Kong number 7, Taiwan number 13, South Korea numbers 15, Malaysia 25, China 28, Thailand 38, Indonesia 45, and the Philippines 56, and then India. That's too low. See? You have a long way to go, and you have to run. You have to climb up very quickly, faster. You have to run faster to catch up in the global level, okay? Now I show you something better than this, okay? Now, global manufacturing competitiveness index, manufacturing sector only, okay? In this survey, 2016, showing Japan as number 4, okay? Japan was not among number 3. Who are the top 3? The top 3 was China, USA, and Germany. Okay? China was number 1 in the manufacturing competitiveness. And now I ask you, where is India ranked? Where is India ranked in manufacturing competitiveness? Any good guesses? Yes, please.